My beefy firehouse, Daddy. The mouth on that man?
For heaven's sake, that's a listener review, not the actual text. Can we please maintain some semblance of decorum? We haven't even introduced the book.
Decorum. We're talking about a book where fans are practically throwing their underwear at a fictional firefighter named Olipop. This isn't the library book club tea party you seem to think it is. This is Heart Book Radio.
Fine. The book is His Greatest Treasure by Hannah Cowan. It purports to be a romance novel involving a firefighter, Oliver Bateman, and his new neighbor, single mother Avery Miller.
Purports. Oh, it delivers. It delivers grumpy neighbors, a kid who melts hearts faster than a blowtorch on butter, and apparently, a breeding kink. Did I read that right in the notes? Is that even allowed on the radio?
It was mentioned, rather casually in several online reviews, yes, which speaks volumes about something. Probably the decline of Western civilization. And stop calling me Ellie. It's Dr. Vance, remember Moby Dick? You insisted Ishmael was just complaining about bad seafood.
It was bad seafood. And this author, Cowan, she cleared it an excuse to write about filling a swimming pool with Jell-O. That's the real takeaway here, genius.
Let's discuss the characters, shall we? Oliver Bateman starts as aggressively unpleasant, even failing to recognize Avery despite a supposed childhood connection.
He's a dude. Men forget things. He's anniversaries who moved next door. It's how we're wired. Probably thinking about the game. Or Jell-O. Come on, that's hilarious. Sounds like a lollipop brand for dads.
It's indicative of the fandom's infantilization of a character exhibiting classic possessive traits. His girls, the text says. He goes from 0 to obsessive faster than you switching channels during a commercial break. It's frankly alarming.
Alarming? It's romance. He sees her, remembers maybe liking her back when she's got this cute kid. Bam, he's all in. Like my neighbor Gary when he saw that ride-in lawnmower on sale. Didn't need it, already had one. But suddenly it was his destiny. Same energy.
Comparing a complex human relationship, however fictional, to Gary's consumerism is reductive, and Avery, her stubborn independence, refusing help constantly.
Oh, don't get me started, just like my ex. I can hang the picture myself, cut to giant hole in the drywall, and the picture frame shattered. Just let Olipop fix the leaky faucet, lady. He's a firefighter. Probably good with hoses and things.
While her self-reliance could be analyzed through attachment theory, perhaps avoidant tendencies stemming from past trauma with her shitty ex, the sheer prickliness is grating. And they both agree to a prank war, as adults.
The Jell-O pool. Come on, that's peak comedy. I bet Olipop got in lime green beefy firehouse daddy indeed. What other pranks? Did she put itching Potter in his bunker gear? Did he replace your sugar with salt details people?
We're supposed to be critiquing the book, not brainstorming juvenile retaliations. And the daughter Nova, universally adored, sassy, melts the grumpy hero. It feels almost too convenient.
Maybe she's the mastermind. Little 7-year-old puppet master pulling the strings, or an alien. A cute, frog, loving alien sent to bring grumpy people together. Makes more sense than half the stuff you liked in that whale book.
So, the central question remains beyond the fervor. Is His Greatest Treasure actually any good?
Good? It's got firefighters, Jell-O, a dude nicknamed Olipop, and lines like you'll have to mop me up. What's not to like? 5 stars. Gold standard.
Objectively, the pacing is questionable. One reviewer called it too much too fast, and I concur. The transition from jerk who doesn't recognize you to devoted partner ready to co-parent is whiplash-inducing, and the reliance on the external conflict of the ex-partner feels...
Yeah, okay, the ex thing is boring. Seen it, but the banter, that's the good stuff someone wrote. When she calls him Lieutenant. See, people love it.
They also love, and I quote, his breeding kink, which, let's be frank, is a rather niche interest to casually list alongside enemies to lovers. Is this supposed to be romantic? The biological imperative presented as courtship?
Hey, look, maybe Olipop just really wants to be dad, family diet, nothing wrong with that. Better than my cousin Vinny who collects toenail clippings. Now that's a weird hobby. Olipop just wants, legacy. A whole firehouse full of little Olipops. Okay, saying it out loud. Maybe it is a bit weird. Forgetting her was definitely a fumble. Major league fumble.
Did you just concede a point and agree with me? Is the studio air quality compromised?
Don't get used to it. Quick, if Oliver Bateman were a sandwich, what kind would he be?
I refuse to engage in this sophomoric exercise.
Fine, he's a grumpy Sardu steak melt. Tough on the outside, surprisingly cheesy and warm inside, and leaves you wanting to immediately make another one. Yeah, That works.
This is why we get complaints.
All right, wrap it up. Ratings time. I give his greatest treasure a 6 out of 7 pool noodles. 1 point off because frankly, not enough jello. Could have escalated the pranks more.
My rating, I suppose, 3 out of 5 raised eyebrows. It's problematic, trope heavy, all the fan reaction is baffling, yet I can't deny it provoked a reaction, which is more than I can say for your analysis of Moby Dick.
Oh, here we go again. Next week, folks, we're tackling a real literary achievement. My hamster escaped and found enlightenment in the vents. You won't want to miss it.
Until then, this has been Dr. Eleanor Vance.
And Big Rick Ronson. Keep your hearts full and your books questionable right here on Heart Book Radio.